All right, here is a spoiler alert. I have found this beautifully illustrated, annotated copy of Alice in Wonderland, and I flipped through it until I found the page that is the spoiler alert for our newest ink by Ferris Wheel Press in the Fairy Tale Ink series.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, said Alice, a great girl like you. She might well say this. To go on crying in this way. Stop this moment, I tell you. But she went on all the same, shedding gallons of tears until there was a large pool all around her, about 4 inches deep, and reaching halfway down the hall. Poor Alice. And I love this picture in the book. That is just so representative of the ink. The blues in here with the silvers, and I just, this is just like such an adorable pairing when you think about this ink in relation to this chapter in the Alice in Wonderland series. All right, guys, so here it is. This is the newest Ferris Wheel Press ink in the Fairy Tales version, and this one is called Tears of Sapphire. I feel like I'm yelling. Maybe I should calm it down a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to apologize for my voice. I have been so incredibly sick. It's not COVID, it's not flu, it's just regular sick. But I'm so tired of being regular sick. Anyway, I'm so excited to take a look at this ink. I did not give Ferris Wheel Press enough credit on this fairy tale series line for Down the Rabbit Hole for the Alice in Wonderland series. And I went back and kind of looked at the website. I'll do that and maybe put a link out to the website on their homepage of kind of how they're working through this story. It really is adorable, and I've loved the inks and I've loved the size of the bottles, but I hadn't really got into kind of like that storyline on their website, and it's so incredibly cute. But anyway, this is the newest ink here, and it's Tears of Sapphire, and I'll read the description to you from their website. But think about the situation where Alice starts to grow, and she's growing and growing, and she's trapped in the hole, so to speak, and she has cried herself into a river of tears. But the box is just beautiful. Take a look at the side here. And it says that the base is blue and the sheen is red, and the shimmer is silver. And this again is their newest Fairy Tales collection. And look at the little teeny tiny bunny rabbit up there. So cute. Puddle begins with a single teardrop, and a split second later you find yourself immersed in a pool of your own creation. From this new view, take your time and let yourself drift along the tides of your own mind. That's such a sweet description. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the ink. I always love opening these boxes. It's a little present each time. Oh, that's really dark, huh? And oh my goodness, can you see the shimmer and shine in that? Look at that, that's so pretty. And the TOS, Tears of Sapphire, and that's the color that it's meant to be. So let's give it a shake. Oh, that looks beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm excited to go ahead and get this one swatched. Let's take a look here. We'll be right back. So before I swatch this, I wanted to show you guys, I went and grabbed my Dame Darcy Alice in Wonderland deck, and I love this deck. I love the sides of this. I love the colors. I love the artwork in this. It's just one of my favorite decks to go to pick cards to set intentions. And I thought about, so I decided to go ahead and pull this deck and look for the card that fits with the theme of this ink. I knew there would be one because it's such an iconic time in the book. And here it is. Look at that. So this is your Five of Pentacles, and here's Alice just crying her river of tears there. And the Five of Pentacles with loss, I mean, that makes sense why she would cry some tears. And if you think about it, in the book, she's kind of stuck in this new place, doesn't know what to do, kind of feeling that sense of loss and disconnected from home, or all the things that she's feeling in that. But I just thought this card was such a cute representation of the ink today. And I think I'm going to use this card, and this will be my card for the week. But anyway, I just thought you might enjoy seeing the deck that I'm going to use this week as I take a look at the ink and swatch it out. So I have my normal accessories here. All right, let's go ahead and get her done. So move out of the way there, buddy. Oh my gosh, look at that glitter when I picked it back up. That is beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and we'll swatch it out on the coloring first, and then we'll put it in my swatch book next. Maybe. There. I appreciate a tight seal on these. Okay. I don't know if you can see that or not yet. That's really pretty. So we'll go ahead and let that dry off to the side here while we work on our swatch book. If you guys are looking for some really cute stickers that are all about ink, sugarturtlestudio.com has some adorable stickers. I have them in my planners. I don't have any here, but they're adorable. I showed them in another video where I did my Ohio Pen Show haul, and I showed the stickers there. They're really fun. All right, so let's go ahead, and I'm gonna reach deep inside there to see if I can get some of that shimmer on here. And I got a really dark sample of this. Can you see that okay? There we go. All right, beautiful. I don't know why I do that first, because now I have to like have my hand twisted a particular way so I don't get any ink on it. All right, anyway, I'm just, we're gonna go with it. So hopefully my head doesn't get in the way here. Ferris Wheel Press, Tears of Sapphire. I can already see the red sheen on this. Personally, I have found that these inks do the best for me in a Kaweco medium. It really allows for that sheen and shine to pick up in these, and when you put pen to paper with the ink, it really shows off the properties of the ink. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Oh, I love it. All right, and this is going to be a really fun winter themed ink too, because doesn't it just remind you of like Christmas and snow and sparkle? Oh, so pretty. All right, I'm going to put the cap back on this before it spills out everywhere, because I did that on one of my last videos. It splattered everywhere. All right, we are recapped, and that is a gorgeous, gorgeous ink. I know some people are not all about the shimmer and shine. I never used to be. I thought I was too cool for school. You know, I never liked anything. I was like black. Always in my planners, black. That's it. But as I have dipped into this ink rabbit hole, if you will, see what I did there? I have really begun enjoying these shimmering and sheening inks so much. And look at that. My gosh. Beautiful. So we have that. And then, oh my gosh, this is like a dead ringer to represent this card. Look at that. It's so pretty. So you have your Five of Pentacles that is written in red. And you kind of got like this, the tears falling down in the background. And I think these two are a gorgeous pairing. I absolutely love that. So when I journal, I'll definitely be using that as I talk about this card this week and what that means to me as I set my intentions for the week. But just absolutely beautiful.
All right, so you guys know that I use Notion to track and record my inks, and I just wanted to show you that I have put the Tears of Sapphire into my Notion. So I lifted the image from the Ferris Wheel Press website, and I have filled it in here. This is a Ferris Wheel Press ink. The bottle size is a 20 ml. I did swatch that today. I swatched it in my coloring and in my TN pocket notebook, and I need to add, it's in my Hobo Weeks, so that I can track that as well. And the color is blue. And then the tags I took from the box. There's a sheen, a shimmer, and there's silver in there. And the collection is Ferritales. I do not have it inked yet. If I did, I would check this box. And if I had a particular pen, then I would go ahead and put it in the pen, which pen I have it inked in. It is one of the Jubilee. That's how I obtained this ink, is through the Ferris Wheel Press Jubilee team. I'm on their team. So that's from Ferris Wheel Jubilee. It's one of theirs. It did come in a bottle. It is not a sample. I do have a full bottle of it. And I'm going to add in the hashtags. The hashtags that I'll use when I post this on social media are Ferris Wheel Press, Most Magical Ink, Best Ink, and Ferritales. For being one of the Jubilee team members, when you post on social media, you are asked to use their hashtags, which I don't have any problem doing that. And if I wanted to link out, for example, to the Ferris Wheel Press website, I could put that in here. And then if I want to rate the ink, then here's my rating system right now. I either love it or it's meh, or I would probably give it away. And on this one, at least right now, I love it. And then this is the information that came off of the Jubilee site. I was able to copy and paste it over here. This is the launch date of that ink. It was on December the 2nd, and normally I would have had it out there for everyone to see a little bit, excuse me, a little bit sooner than that, but I've been sick. So anyway, it tells you that this is the newest addition to our Ferritales ink collection. The ink tone, they call this a deep cyan, and that's where I came up with the blue, obviously. Deep cyan with silver shimmer, and the characteristics are high sheen, cool, aquatic, jewel tone, and crystalline. And then I love reading these. Who knew a single tear droplet becomes a gallon when you're 9 feet tall? The hall fills with salt, a swirling pool of your own creation. The tides can sometimes feel overwhelming, but as you take your time and allow yourself to drift along, you will find that it brings you to new friends and new opportunities. Whether you land yourself on a boat with oars made of knitting needles, or in the back of a griffon flying towards the clouds, your mind will always find a way away from these sapphire tears. I think that's really sweet. A mock turtle, and this is their box design. A mock turtle floats beneath the waves, and its best friend, the griffon, lounge above in the skies. Those are some awfully long legs. Alice has grown 9 feet tall, towering above with her head in the clouds. Can you find the mysterious potion bottle responsible for Alice's magnificent growth spurt? The pool of tears gristles. The pool of tears glistens a crystalline sapphire blue. A sheep and a mouse find refuge on a tiny boat with an oar made of a knitting needle. So even down to the very details of the box, this is just so sweet. It's just incredible to me how much work that this company puts into their branding. So it's just another thing to love about them. Anyway, I snatched the cover photo from their website and placed it on here. So now when you look, it shows up on the front here, and you can see that the Tears of Sapphire, I think I've spelled it wrong everywhere else. The Tears of Sapphire is a Ferris Wheel Press ink, and this little notes page means that I have some notes about the ink in that notes section. That's what we just ran through. And if I wanted to come up here to the top of my notions page and pull up all of my Ferris Wheel Press inks, then I have this set up so that I can filter and pull up only the Ferris Wheel Press inks. And I think that's a lot of fun to do. Then you can uncheck it, take that out. And if I wanted to look at inks that were only blue, then I can pull that up. Or let's look at tags. If I wanted to pull up anything that had, I don't know, let's say silver, anything that I've used a silver tag with. And the Tears of Sapphire is the only ink that I've written anything about there having silver in it. Although I do know that I have another ink or two that I could probably put that on. But anyway, this is one of the things that I love about Notion and cataloging my inks with this. It just is another level of tracking what I have. And if I'm looking for something to put in a pen, this is another way to be able to go through my inks electronically versus pull out the swatch books. So anyway, there was a quick detail on that. So here it is. This is the Ferris Wheel Press Ferritales ink in the Tears of Sapphire. And it's another gorgeous ink by Ferris Wheel Press. I love it so much. So just a really quick and short video today to show you the ink and just share my thoughts on it and let you know the card that I had picked for it. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.